Let me put my hat on. Can't let y'all see the baldy. Y'all caught me slipping. Boy getting old. Hey, it is what it is. He still got a little something.
For sure.
Jeff Dog, what's good with you? I can't be like Jeff.
I need to see a barber myself, man. What it do?
Oh man, you already know, man. Back in the game for another second, seeing what it do, man. Saying what up to the good people. Salute to y'all. Yeah, we got 3 people in there. Like I say, leave a comment, like, share. If you messing with us, rocking with us, go and share it. Man, let's have a good topic today. There's a lot of sports been going on. Ain't it right, bro?
Yeah, for sure. Been a fun-filled day of sports.
Yeah.
Just actually watched boxing myself, man. I was watching the Amir Khan Kell Brook fight.
Okay.
It was on early because it's over in the UK, so
yeah,
that's why it was on so early. But
who won?
Pretty exciting fight. Yeah, of course, Amir Khan got knocked out with the old glass chin.
Oh man, real dang. So he just fighting the fight now. He ain't climbing up the ranks no more.
No, man, I think he done. I think he done now.
Yeah, good
Nowhere
career,
for him to
though.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he got a couple last paydays. You know, he fought Canelo and lost, and now he just lost this one. So, a couple big paydays for him to go sit down.
Yeah. Damn. Oh well, shout out to you, Amir Khan, man. Yeah, you had a good career though.
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
hoping he don't just continue on just and take a lot more hits to the head.
Right. Now, should Father Time undefeated. So, I mean, going to sit it down. You know what I mean? Going to make some investments or something. He probably still stay involved in boxing in some type of way. Get you a stable of fighters or something, and keep it going.
Yeah. Get behind the scenes, man. Help train.
So,
yeah, anything.
you're a big
Keep that money
name.
for
You're a
him.
big name, especially overseas.
Oh yeah.
So he can if he get into promoting and King Khan Promotions, he'll probably do some numbers for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that's why I said he if he just stay, don't just think he got a box.
Right. Go
You
on
ain't
to make
always
that
got to.
transition.
Yeah, you ain't got to take them hits all the time to make that bread, man. You can get behind 5, 6 boxes and get them to that same level.
Yes, sir. Hey, we've seen it. I mean, you see De La Hoya and Floyd and
Create
a
your own
bunch of
boxing
folks that
promotions.
get into that promoting game. Shoot, they keep their money coming.
Yeah. That's what they definitely need to do. Let me change this again. I don't know why they always change that to private, but man, it's been. I mean, we got so many sports in a lot of different, I'd say categories. Like I say, like
Yeah,
you
for
say, you
sure.
was talking about boxing there, so we ain't just talking basketball and football all the time.
Right.
Yeah, shout out to we was just talking about Aaron Jackson, speed skater.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely shout out for being the first black female win gold.
Hey,
I think the Winter
big thing.
Olympics.
That's
Yeah,
a huge
yeah,
thing, man. You know,
yeah.
you got to break into the Winter Olympics. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
Shake it up.
and that story is good too. I mean, it's a good story. Let me see. I'm trying to add that in there. It's a good story because I guess the lady, I think Aaron had slipped up or something went wrong in the first where she didn't qualify, and the girl gave
Okay.
her spot. Um, One of the girls gave her a spot for her to even get the chance.
Okay.
So that was. I mean, if y'all got a chance, just read up on that story. The whole story, man. She did good. You see, she did good to be in that position. So I think I
For
got the
sure. For
wrong
sure.
one up. but definitely it's something to look at. I mean, it ain't, it's great that she was the first black female, but she did get help, you know what I'm saying? Because her teammate, it was a great teammate story to even give her that chance.
Right, right.
Yeah. So shout out to Aaron Jackson. Man, that's love Beijing Olympics, as you see. Speed skater Aaron Jackson looks for her second chance. So that's what it was, her second chance. I think she's number one in the world, but she slipped up for the qualifying and got beat just barely and came in third in for the team. But like I say, her teammate gave up her spot, gave her a chance, and she took it on in and won the gold.
Cool, cool.
Yeah. So, like I say, it's a lot of different sports going on, but we're gonna talk basketball and football for sure.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah. You did you watch any of the All Star games? I mean, the
I did
skills
check it out. The, I actually like that format, man. That the
the
Rising Stars tournament.
75 50 20. I mean 75 50 75 50 25.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, they have four legends that pick their teams. I think it was James Worthy, Isaiah, Gary Payton, and Rick Barry.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they got a chance to pick their team from the rising stars of the league. The first and
Mm-hmm.
second year players. And they had a little format, a tournament format, man. It was pretty dope, man. First team 50, you know what I mean? So it wasn't really, wasn't no whole game, regular NBA game. It was just kind of a tournament style,
Mm-hmm.
first team to 50 win uh tournament setup, man. It was pretty dope. Got to see a few of the different stars play together. You had three Pistons, and you had Cade, had Sadiq, had had Beef Stew, um,
Mm-hmm.
and they
Yeah.
won in the end.
Yeah.
Um,
Shout out to Cade too. He won MVP.
yeah, for sure.
So that's
He
definitely
just
good.
growing, man. You just see his game just maturing and growing, like blossoming. Like just get him some help, man. We keep building the team the way we need to, man. As far as
Yeah.
Pistons are
Yeah.
concerned,
Oh yeah,
we'll
yeah.
be
I'm
all right.
definitely optimistic about it. I mean, in Sadiq Bey, I'm more watching Sadiq Bey too, man. I'm loving the way he struggled at the beginning trying to get the whole game together. He didn't just want to be, and I used to talk about that in sports, talk about just specialists all the time in the league. He wanted to be a
Right.
baller. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They wanted him as a 3-and-D, but he said no, he wouldn't have worked on his game even more. And you can see it. He struggled early, and now you can see it. He a guy that can put up 30 points. Like, if he put it all together, he gonna be a threat with Cade.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
he got the full package, man. He can shoot it, drive it, you know what I mean, post it, you know what I mean. He got the whole
defense.
package. So,
Yeah,
he a nice
yeah.
compliment to Cade. Um,
Oh yeah, yeah. And I can see
so
them all growing together.
yeah, for sure. And now they, added Marvin, so I mean, see
Yeah,
how he can fit in there.
I'm eager to see what he do. He caught a nasty dunk on a cat, man. He got the talent. He got the talent. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He
he
caught a
definitely got it,
nasty one.
man, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got it. So now, got me peeking back at mock drafts. Like, okay, who do we, do we go Ivy? Do we go, I've
I,
kind of been peeking at that myself.
yeah, because that he changes the game. If he do play, then I was thinking Pancho, but now you almost gotta look like shooting guard. If he's able to play that power forward spot.
For sure. I've been kind of peeking at Jabari Smith a little bit too, man.
Yeah, yeah,
That's an uh, interesting player, man. 6'10", you know what I mean? Another kind of, you know, I know they kind of threw that name out there. He's not KD, but they
yeah, yeah.
that kind of player where he's that long and can handle the ball and can shoot, and he'd be another interesting pick if they go that route too.
Yeah, yeah, and because then you can put him at even at small forward, you can run a big lineup out there with Cade at 6'8", Sadiq at 6'6". You put him at small forward, and you can run Marvin at 6'11", and then you can put even Isaiah Stewart at center if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna be interesting, man, to see how it all play out, man.
Yeah.
They
and they can
seem
all
to be doing the right way.
Oh yeah, and I like it. And the way I like it, a lot of the reason I like it is because you go through all of the players one by one. They can defend multiple positions.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's real good.
For sure.
We'll switch our topics a little bit. Super Bowl, because that was the main thing. So that we ain't want to wait till the end to talk about the Super Bowl. But everybody I know watched the Super Bowl. Well, I believe everybody.
No doubt.
If you got some
Shake your
comments,
mic.
leave them in the comments. Yeah, if you got some comments, or whenever you watch or however, you check us out. Leave some comments, man. I know a lot of y'all was riding with them Bengals, man. Go ahead and just say, my bad. Can you hear me?
No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. Try to shake it again.
Yeah, you're kind of lagging a little bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Okay. Yeah, your screen kind of lagging a little.
Okay. It probably is.
Yeah.
But yeah. House full of kids problems. You know what I mean? Got everybody streaming at the same time.
Oh yeah. I know that feeling.
Had to make an executive decision and start shutting them down.
Yeah.
Saturday 7:00, y'all got to chill out.
Dad.
Hey,
yeah,
use your own data. Use your own data on yourselves.
Something gotta happen. Yeah, I feel you. Cause I'm on my own data, so I know everybody. My son's on it right now, so I had to go on my own data. Yeah,
for sure.
What you thought about the game though? Like the overall, defense, offense, the whole game. Like, what did you think especially compared to other Super Bowls?
It was actually pretty good, man. I think the last few years we've been lucky to have some good Super Bowls.
Yeah,
you remember back in the '80s, you get a Washington Redskins in there and they just blow Denver out, or blow Buffalo out. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we grew up on that. So it's good to see good games. You know what I mean? Fourth quarter games. Coming down to it. And in that way, it didn't disappoint. Obviously, glad to see Stafford get his ring and finish that off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's been under pressure the whole year. They're like, he got to do it. He did it. So,
they still gonna be on.
We'll see how that go. Cat's been moving the goalposts anyway. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. They still.
Cat's was like, he ain't gonna do nothing when he goes. And that went to he got to win a playoff game. Okay, well now he got to win it to the Super Bowl. Oh, now he got to win, and the goalpost still wheels on it. So, I guess now he got to do it again. I don't know.
Got to do it again. Yeah, but you know what? I enjoyed the game too, though. I really enjoyed the fact, that not just he ain't get, like you say, he don't get the credit. But that no-look pass was like a genius move, I mean, you see it so many times. You see some no-look passes like in basketball games especially. But at the moment that he needed it, and to free up the guy, they all talk about Cup as far as good as he is, which he's he's super good. But just like that play right there, that would have been an easy interception if Stafford didn't look his man off to get him free.
Exactly. And especially in that situation, he ain't really had nobody else to go to,
And they knew it.
OBJ went down, and The other cats, Jefferson and the other cats wasn't really getting open. You know what I mean? They seemed like they were shook out there.
Trade, baby.
And he had to make something happen with a cat that's double and triple team. They had to figure out a way to scheme him open. You know what I mean?
Bro, had to. And you in the way that last series went, watching that last series, they was playing rugby. They was damn near beating that man up. They was making show.
Oh
They was
man,
trying to make show Cup didn't win it.
exactly. Yeah, they was. Hey, we gonna play this cover 3, cover 2. We gonna bump him off the line. We gonna throw him off. We gonna do everything we
Cold.
can for him not to get the ball.
Yeah, and he still made it happen.
Crazy.
Still made it. Yeah. So that was a good game. Like overall, like I mean, if you ain't get your money's worth on that, I don't know what the problem was because from beginning to end, the Super Bowl already is always known for commercials too.
Right.
The actual game, and then the halftime show was probably better than any halftime show ever right now. That in my mind, I mean, my opinion.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the whole. I mean, yeah, you had the artists that you had, but they put that cast. I mean, they supported them with the dancers, the choreography, the layout of the city, Dre behind the keyboards. Man, it was just like they put everything on it.
Yeah, it was pretty dope, man. I definitely like that. It's a different kind of stage, kind of, house kind of setup. That was pretty dope.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah.
about the game, the whole thing was pretty dope. And the game did its point. You got, Stafford went down to take the lead, and then you had Aaron Donald close the show. You know what I mean?
Man, yeah,
like he do.
That was great.
Yeah,
I ain't no
which
Rams
I'm
fan,
always
but
salty, man. I love Aaron Donald, but I'm salty that we passed him up, man. Everything go back to the Lions. You know what I mean? Like, hey, man.
Yeah, that is kind of like the wrong thing to be known for, or for always passing up on the greats.
Man.
Like to just see him out there is like, come on, man. Like you can just and it ain't even that. When you see him out there, and you see Stafford out there, and you see Ashawn Robinson out there,
man.
and you're like, come on, man. You look at this. Look what y'all could have built. Why y'all can't? You tell me you can't?
Man. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Always that angle, man. So you have to shake your head and move along. But
that's a hard one right there. That is
big
super
one.
hard. And
big one.
Yeah,
that dude is something special, man. Like Aaron Donald's just unblockable. You know what I mean? Like
and I ain't gonna lie.
You knew that he was coming. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
I don't know how you in the offensive huddle, or how you gonna say, look, man, slide your protection to him.
And he still don't do nothing.
No, he just find another way, or because he can rush inside, he can rush outside. So, you know what I mean? He can kind of see how they lined up, you know what I mean? How they slide their protection. Probably knew some of the calls. So he probably, he moved to another position on the line, and, then you got Von Miller on the other side looping around, and crazy.
It's crazy. And Aaron Donald, like you said, is so cerebral. He always a thinker. He ain't just a power. He a power you guy, but he's a thinker out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in my time, in your time, we done seen some dominant defensive linemen. But I never thought we'd see another one like this right now. Like Donald is just like a monster.
A monster that moved too fast to be that big, man. I mean, to have that type of get off.
No.
it's we ain't seen nothing like that probably since, I don't know, LT, Reggie White, John Randall type, just 300 pounds and speed. Like, you ain't supposed to move that fast.
I mean, he just drilling people, just knocking them back and throwing them, or or he'll just get around them, or he'll face a double. I mean, he got so many things that you think you can stop him with one, you can't.
I just can't, man. I
You
mean,
can't.
that big, get off that fast, and you trying to figure out what to do, and then he get into your body, and that's it.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's it.
He play with his hands a little bit, and blah, like, that's it.
That's
You on
it,
skates
bro.
now.
So you just imagine, like you say, you got Ashawn Robinson, you got Aaron Donald, and then you got Von Miller. That enough is, I mean, offensive line
Crazy.
got to be like, oh my goodness, dog.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. Like, okay, do we leave, Von Miller one-on-one?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Pick your poison.
yeah,
And so it's gonna be interesting, like the whole contract situations that they got coming up. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Especially with OBJ, Odell Beckham, Donald. You got Robert Woods coming back.
yep,
He was hurt. Another wide receiver, I forgot. You got Cooper Cup, which right now his name is up there, so his price tag gonna be super up there.
oh yeah, yeah. They got to cash him
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Either you cash him out or you let him go. I don't know how you let him go, but if you cash him out, you got to let somebody else go.
Yeah, it won't be him. I say that much. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Matt Stafford he's like, hey
Oh
man,
yeah,
like,
yeah. Matt,
I
like
gotta
we'll
figure
take
out
four
something else.
decoys.
Like,
Yeah,
shoot,
put four
give up the
decoys out
running
there and
back or
keep
something. I
Cup.
don't know. Do
Yeah,
something else.
you got to do something though. So it's gonna be interesting that this same team probably won't be back next year, but I don't see, as long as you got Stafford out there and you got Donald out there on defense, with Cup, and I don't know about Robert Wood, but I think he'll be back. I think he's still under contract.
Yeah,
They still a second year. Now you see what they did their first year. Now the second year might be, you like, whoa, that's when chemistry might start forming a little better. You're gonna be a problem. Like, uh I don't know. I just can't say it. I think they're gonna come in as the favorites.
oh yeah, they should. I mean, and then of course, you got the off season, so they probably gonna figure out a way to add something else to the team. You know what I mean? Whether they go younger, uh, you know, um, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I see somebody put they loaded with backs. Sony Michelle, I forgot about Sony Michelle.
Yeah. Yeah. What
Akers and Hanson.
I didn't see what was up with Sony Michelle. Was he injured? I don't
I
even
think he
remember.
was injured. Yeah, I think he was injured. Um,
Okay.
Akers was just getting back really in the
Yeah.
playoffs. And then, they still got Henderson, which he more of the pass catching back. He could bang it a little bit, but he more of a third down back. So, uh,
Yeah.
you know, I,
Yeah. What
I
up? Shout out Laval Holman. That was Laval, man. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you. He
what
said
up, Val?
yeah. He said, what up, fellas? And then he said loaded with backs, Michael Akers and Henderson. Yeah. So yep, you're
Yeah,
right about that. They
yeah,
got a
they,
pretty good lineup. And they got tight ends too.
yeah, man. I mean, that's kind of what is going to benefit them. I mean, they the champs, so somebody going to be like, I want to join them for a lesser contract,
Pay
or
cuts,
what I
yeah.
mean, or short,
Yep.
1 year, 2 year type contract. They add any more weapons, man, they gonna be
They
might be
already
crucial.
saying they loaded already, but I mean, they was, but in ways, they had a lot of injuries.
Yeah,
Going through the COVID, not really having the chemistry. You know what I'm saying? This first year they even played together, most of them. Well, quite a
right.
few of them, especially with the quarterback.
Yeah, yeah.
So
They had to gel over the course of the season.
yeah,
I don't even know. I know who this is. His name, and
yeah, I
I
already know
know
who
it's
that is.
DeMarco. I know
Yeah,
it's
I ain't even
Marco.
really had to look, but I ain't
I
even
know
had
it's
to look,
Marco.
but I look. Yeah, and Laval said Tyler Higbee. I seen that too. Tyler Higbee got next to tight end. He is good for Stafford. True indeed, bro. DeMarco,
I know Marco.
Hey, we go get, I'm about to get at you, bro. We gotta get you on here, man. Let you go and talk your mess. So
Yeah,
you ain't gotta type it.
right. Yeah.
Maybe next week. Let us know, man. Let us know if you got Saturday at 7:00 Eastern, if you can be on live at and we're gonna make that happen, bro.
For
DeMarco.
sure.
Laval too, man. Let us know, man. Y'all want to jump in? Let me know, man. We get eight people on here. It don't matter.
For sure.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Who's this?
He said, "Be sure." Shoot, man. We already know, man.
Yeah.
We,
We already know,
we
bro.
get Marco and said on here. Shoot, I can go get a sandwich.
He already exactly sit back and just be like, okay, they had it. He already in the Val. I don't know if that was a warning, bro.
Man.
He said he on your ass too, bro. I know he probably still mad at you, Laval, probably for some fantasy sports. Some fantasy sports, he probably whooped him in or something. I know he mad at you.
Man, I don't even talk fantasy, man.
I
My
gave it up,
year,
bro.
my
I
year was
like it,
horrible.
but I gave it up. I don't know. I used to love being in them.
Man, mine was horrible this year. Well, with the sports talk one anyway.
Yeah, I think I'm
I
doing
won
too much.
another league, but yeah, the sports talk one, man. I took a major dip. I'm usually a playoff team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I took a major dip this year.
They whooped on you.
Yeah, man. I thought I had a pretty decent team, man. I started off the year like thinking I had it.
Yeah,
I had
who
it.
you had at quarterback?
I had Stafford at quarterback.
Oh, for real?
quarterback.
Damn,
Uh,
and you lost? Who else you
Shoot,
had
I had
then?
Stafford. I had Adams. I had man.
And you
thought I was
lost?
pretty loaded. Shoot, I had what's his name? Tight end for Kansas City.
Yeah. He for Kansas City. Yeah, he went to the same school Hawkinson went to. Iowa. You talking about the Iowa
Yeah.
tight end?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I
I don't know
had
how
some
you lost
injuries,
like
man,
that,
too.
bro.
So yeah, I just fell off.
Yeah.
That's Marco again. I know it's Marco.
Listening. Yeah. Why that thing he typed be so funny, man? What is wrong with that? I ain't understanding it. He type a different type of type or something.
Yep.
this Negro would not pass.
And
I
I
took
heard that
that
story right
personally.
there. So
He say,
I know what he's talking about.
what happened?
Lavelle and Marco and Sid was on the same team.
That gotta be hilarious. Oh man, I just pictured that.
Man, I already know that was entertainment for sure.
Yeah, I can see the other team like, man, let's talk shit to them and get in their head. And then they get to playing, they just sit back and be like, shit, they talking shit to themselves, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh man, I can just imagine that. They said Gus Mack, he took it back some years. It can't happen now, bro. It's over with. He said, pass me the ball, damn it. It's over with, bro.
Man, we get y'all on a reunion tour. You know the Mac are coming back this year to the downtown Saginaw.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's coming back.
Oh man, that should be dope.
Yeah, man. I just heard about it. Matter of
Yeah.
fact, Lance told me. So
Okay.
yeah. And I know he still plays. So
Yeah.
So that should be dope. We might
Yeah,
have
that's dope.
to
Yeah, I ain't know about that one.
do a Thawed show on location. You know what I mean?
You know, film live. Yeah, that man. It's been so long. I don't know how long that's been. When they left, what in the late 90s?
I think so. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. We ain't had no Mackers here in a while.
You silly, man. He said,
Yeah,
man, my back ain't that strong to carry them anymore. DeMarco, you is wild. That's funny as hell. Hey, Val, man, you still on there? He said he had to carry y'all, bro. We had 2 serial killers on the squad. We're definitely going to kill our bracket, literally. Boy, you is wild.
That dude's wild. It's funny though, shoot. That was the thing about the Macker, man. Here, like, shit, you had whole street cats that had teams, you know what I mean? Colors and everything, you know. Like, hey.
That remind me of how, like, you go up there, you see the Kurt, the Burt. It's like everybody had their own squad, the Sonny.
Yeah, man. It was crucial out there.
Yeah. You just hoping ain't no hard foul go on too hard.
Man, I seen shout out to my boy Dwayne Nash. I seen him chest bump a Gus referee, man. I was like, oh, it's gonna go down.
Oh, that was my bad, Laval. That was Laval said that man, my back ain't that strong enough to carry them anymore. I so thought it was DeMarco. That was type of that was hilarious, Laval. My bad. He said he the one said pass me the ball, damn it.
Yeah.
Hey, but that is hilarious, man. We need to get y'all some chest cameras.
Yeah.
And mic'd up.
Man. It'd be entertainment.
Yeah, I want to hear Ed comment. I want to hear that oh man, I can't do this, my back hurt. Oh, my legs. I want to hear all that.
Yeah, we setting it up. Whole tripod. We own it.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope. I'm wondering, did you hear how they gonna set it up? They gonna set it up in the streets like it would?
As far as I know, yeah. I think they're gonna shut downtown down. You know what I mean? Yeah, if they do, man, I think it'll be big. I think it'll be big for sure. Especially
so
middle of the summer.
Y'all hearing that, then you better go and check it out and see about getting your brackets.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. My days is gone, so I'm a spectator.
Yeah, I just root. I'm just rooting for y'all. If I play, I hope they have ambulances out there just in case.
They gonna need them.
Yeah,
man.
I already told them if I play, it got to be an ambulance out there just in case. Otherwise, I'm sitting on the bleachers. I'm sorry, my athletic days gone.
Right. Yeah, them days gone for me. I don't even ride roller coasters no more. You know, like I'm done with that too. So.
Bro, I gotta get in there. I still get, that feeling. I'll be like, man, but last time I went in there, bro, I got an injury. I ain't went away in 3 years. I ain't never have an injury last longer than a month. This 3 years on this thigh. So I'm like, nah, bro. I'm gonna watch y'all. Y'all all 50 in the butt. I'm gonna watch the 50-year-old bracket.
Yeah, got to, man. That's what retired me. Playing in the league with Lavelle at center court.
For real.
Yeah, cat need me, man, in my thigh. Man, that was it. That was it. That mug, it took almost 4 months for that mug to fully heal. And retired.
Yeah,
that sat me down.
That's enough. You see DeMarco said Walker, man, I don't even want to read that. This is our holy rosary. Pray for your goofy ass. What said? I wish he was on here, man. Tag said.
Man. Yeah, Jeff, man. That was my role, man. I was trying to be the enforcer in the paint. Block some shots, man. Keep them out of there.
You wasn't shooting no threes?
No, that was Lavelle then, man. Shout out to Lavelle and shoot Cuddles was on our squad. Yeah, we had a nice squad. Ashton.
I can just see you out there. If you'd have went out there shooting at 3, I can see them saying, "Get your ass in the paint, bro."
I know my role. No, no,
Yeah,
I do the dirty work. I do the dirty
yeah.
work.
Gotta have somebody do that.
Somebody did me dirty though.
Hey, but that is dope, man. Back in the day, I think it was last year, we was thinking about putting something together like that to be down there, but it ain't quite work out. So I'm glad to see Gus Macker because everybody see that name, they're gonna run down there. He got a brand.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's definitely gonna bring the city out, and not only the people who play, but shoot, if I'm a business, if I'm a vendor, you know what I
Oh yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah,
Hey,
yeah. Oh yeah,
if I'm
yeah.
I sell cookies, I sell whatever.
I'm gonna try to get that vendorship. Yeah,
Man,
I need
I'm
that.
trying to set up a booth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they media passes all of that, man.
Oh
But
man,
Gus
for sure.
Macker, oh yeah, they bring Gus Macker back there, and it's been what do you say, about 26, 25 years or so
Yep.
since they've been there,
Yeah. Yep. They gonna say it.
and everybody
They
still
gonna
got
say
their
it.
memories. I almost bet DeMarco and Laval got they trophies at home, still looking like they
Yeah.
just got them.
I can't even lie. Mine at my mama house. I can.
25 years later.
I look at them proudly at my mama house, man.
Yeah. Last time I went, I went with Darren Mahan. Rest in peace, Darren. Yeah, it was a while. That was man, it had to be 25, 26 years ago.
Yeah, for sure. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
late '90s. I'm
Oh,
guessing.
yeah. We got Sid in there. What up, Sid? He said, "What up,
Yeah.
sports talk?"
Say
Larry
say you got
Johnson,
his
my favorite
UNLV
college
short.
basketball guy. Bless. Yeah. We got the combo in here. Yeah. He said, I'm ready for the Gus Macker. Got my UNLV shorts. Damn, that's the one you was reading. Yeah.
Oh man.
I can just see it. What he say? Said gonna be selling old ass riff books. I ain't heard that in so long. Library.
Man.
Reading is fundamental. Yeah. Hey. Said, how long you been on? You ain't heard. DeMarco ain't said nothing bad about you, bro. You might want to scroll up, though. You ain't hear from me. Much
Pretty
love,
sure he
said
already know.
DeMarco, man. Appreciate y'all, Laval. Hey, like we just talking about Gus Macker, gonna be back in Saginaw. So y'all three, y'all want to put the team back together. Hey, they ready.
I'm front row.
Yeah, it will be very interesting. I'm hoping the city receives it well. Keep all the bull down. Everybody have a good time, and don't need no extra. Man, show love.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance. I see y'all played today. Michigan State played today, right?
Oh
Y'all
man, we
played.
don't got to talk about that, bro. You tripping?
No, you got to get on the hot seat. Got to get on the hot seat.
You tripping? I don't want to. Man, them cats right there, bro. I don't understand them sometimes.
It's a Big Ten, man. I that's what I always say. I mean, to see what Rutgers doing right now, like it's the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Like, it's a
Trying to
long
see.
season, so
Yeah. Who said that?
Who was it? Y'all played Iowa today, I think.
Man, I
No,
don't
no,
even.
Ohio State.
Was it Ohio State? No.
Yeah, Iowa beat Ohio State
We
today.
played Illinois, I think it was.
Yeah. I had
Shout out to you, Sid.
Iowa in my mind. Shout out to them bums in Columbus. Got your clock cleaned again.
Yeah, who they lose to?
Iowa.
Oh, they lost to Iowa.
Yeah.
Okay.
At Columbus. At home. Y'all lost to Columbus. Y'all lost at home. Got
but
matched.
that's what makes it so crazy about the Big Ten is that a lot of cats start out hot and they look great, but it's some teams like Iowa, Illinois, they coming up, and by the end of like mid year to the end, they start making what they call upsets. But them boys start getting hot.
Yeah, and that's what happens, man. I mean, that's the season. You got them ups and downs, and you know what I mean. Teams don't be playing good early, then they find their way some kind of way, and you know what I mean. Then Iowa, they got them 8th year seniors on the squad. Shout out to Bohannon.
Yeah.
So
True.
They find their way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just how it go though.
Yeah, man. The
See,
Bohannon
I
about
think that might be
46.
Lavelle. They said what
But
y'all think about the Flores hire?
Flores higher.
Shout out
I love it.
to Tomlin, Mike
Steelers.
Tomlin, baby. That's
Yeah. Yeah. He made and the owners of the Steelers, man. You know, you
yeah,
gotta give them some love because they ain't afraid or thinking what them other cats thinking. Like I seen the comments cat said, man, he snitched, he said, on the league. They ain't finna hire him.
shake your mic again.
Oh. But yeah, it said they wasn't gonna hire him, and then here come the Steelers. Boom, he hired. So they ain't worried, or they showing y'all they not just playing with that big boy circle. Yeah. Can you hear it? Good.
Still buzzing a little bit.
Oh, I don't be knowing what that buzz. I don't know the buzz. I sure gotta get another pair. But yeah, I don't know about you, bro. I mean, what you think about that whole
Man,
situation?
yeah, I'm glad to see him land on his feet. You know what I mean? Um, shout out to the Steelers for being who they are. You know what I mean? Like, they do their own thing. They move to the beat of their own drum. You know what I mean? They don't, and that's why they've been consistent. That's why they've only had like 3 coaches in like 40 something years. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
that just show
They're
that they
doing something
know
right.
what they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
they doing something right.
That got to be said down there talking about them goddamn
Like
Kentucky.
Kentucky. I seen this post in there about an hour ago too. I just laugh when I read it though. I'll be like, damn, I ain't say nothing. I just read it and be like, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they is playing good though. They is playing good. Said I gotta give you that. They playing good.
Yeah.
Y'all looking
Yeah.
like y'all gonna be one of the top seeds. I don't know if y'all on the 1 line, but probably on the 2 line.
Yeah. 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 Who said that relegated to a tier 2 coordinator with a winning record as a head coach? Come on, man. I mean, it is what it is, though. You know what I mean? Right
Yeah,
now, ain't nobody gonna hire him as a head coach with him having a case right now open.
right.
You know, it's a
Yeah,
little
he was
different.
he was pretty fortunate to land where he did. I think he would probably even say that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think most of us thought like, he pretty much done. like,
yeah, yeah.
he
And I
goes,
figured he would be done just because the case is ongoing. You know what I mean? It's like
yeah,
who want to hire you with a case ongoing for I can be a witness or I had to testimony too. Now you probably hear something or you want to, you know what I'm saying, or within us, or even if I say, man, I think they did you wrong, and you put me in court too. I just hired you as my coach. I didn't want to be part of the situation you got going on too. I wasn't one of the teams that was mentioned. So you take that chance on. Say if Dallas Cowboys hire Jerry Jones, hire him, then Brian Flores hear Jerry Jones say something. Next thing you know, Jerry Jones in court. I don't think nobody, if they did, they probably thinking like, man, I don't want them type of problems.
exactly. Yeah, that would be a tough one.
Yeah, yeah.
Go Marco again.
Don't like you, nigga, man. He's just gonna keep at him. He say Notre Dame, definitely. What do you mean by Notre Dame? Yeah. Talent is talent, bro. The bottom line is winning. True indeed. All the time. Uh sometimes, proper preparation and good coaching can trump talent if it's just talent out there without direction.
Yeah, for sure. And he seemed like he turned things around down there in Miami for a minute. I know they got a whole another situation at quarterback. I don't think Tua gonna work out down there, but um,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Talent
But
as a
other
coach.
than that, I mean, given what he had, I thought he coached very well down there. So I think that's probably what LaVelle talking about. You know what I mean? Like he turned the culture around down there for them, and then for them to turn around and fire him. That's I guess for we know, for
You
us,
know
it's just
why?
kind of par for the course. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, everybody know how. I mean, I hate to say it, but we knew you almost know what you into when you even born. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's why we fight. You fight and you fight because if everything was the way it was supposed to be, I don't think something gonna go wrong. So
Right.
we know the systems are corrupt. We seen what happened. I don't even want to mention. We ain't gonna go political or legal, but we just seen the case that just happened with 2 years. We see how it's going. It's like what you think is common sense. A lot of times ain't common,
Nope.
and a lot of
Nope. Not
times
at
it's for
all.
the smartest people. Like, damn, you smart than a mug. Well, why you can't figure this out?
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's
Uh,
like it's
Watch your
huh.
mouth say it. Watch your mouth say it.
Uh-oh. What he
Watch your.
say? We got like it was the other day. DeMarco in Michigan going to high. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'll let y'all duke that out. I'll let y'all duke that out. Oh, we get into some original sports talk beefing on here right now. Yeah. Oh, that say I'm actually looking forward to all of these issues being spotlighted, even with our beloved Michigan, Jeff. Y'all definitely got some issues too, because I don't think it's over with Michigan as far as Harbaugh and the whole situation. It could be. You hope it is, but you don't never hear it all until they put it in the news, and then all of a sudden it's
Yeah.
been bubbling for a while. You don't even know.
Right. Me personally, I've never had a problem with his whatever NFL interest he had.
Yeah,
For me, I think it's just part of the mix. It's just what I mean. Deal with it. Like
yeah,
that's kind of a first world problem. If you want to have a coach that what I mean that does have the NFL pedigree that he has, that just comes with it. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Oh
Uh,
yeah, yeah. Because
and
I
I'm
felt
glad
like
they did re-sign him. They did announce that they redid his contract and stuff, and then you had a lot of Michigan fans that felt like the buyout should be higher, and I
yeah,
just don't agree with that. Like, um, I'm glad that it's what it is. You don't
mhm,
I don't want to trap you in a job. Like I'm gonna put a
yeah.
$10 million on.
How you feel
No,
trapped? Yeah,
I think it's a mutual understanding. Like, look, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
we
That
paying
creates
you well.
animosity.
Yeah, it that to me it would create animosity. Like, dang,
Yeah,
you want me to
yeah.
sign that? You know
And
what I mean? I think he would
y'all
probably
already
feel some
had
type of
one
way.
bubbling. Y'all had one bubbling because I would thought y'all was finna have y'all own Brian Flores situation with a coach that when Harbaugh was, I don't remember the coach name, but he left.
Who Gaddis?
Nuh-uh. I think it was black coach. But when Harbaugh was going for the interviews, he felt like he should be up there or something, and he left to another school. I remember you talking about him in sports talk that y'all wasn't even thinking about him as a quarter. I mean, y'all was like good riddance, you know. Um, dang, what was his name? You recall who I'm talking about? 'Cause I remember y'all was talking about him. He just left, like he the last coach that left. Let me see.
Uh, Trying to think who left. Of course, Gaddis left.
Was it?
Uh, then McDonald left. Of course, he went back to Baltimore.
Yeah,
Um,
he. Dang, I can't think of the dude name, but he left. I'm trying to pull it up to see. I can't think of that guy's name.
so
Uh,
somebody just talking about Al Washington that went to Ohio State. Somebody just put that in the chat. But
yeah, I seen that too. Y'all had how many coaches y'all had leave?
we had McDonald left first.
I think it
He
was
got hired.
Gaddis.
Yeah, it got to be Gaddis. Yeah, the one that
Yeah.
actually got pissed
Yeah, it
that
was Gaddis. Josh
he didn't
Gaddis.
get an extension. Yeah.
Yeah, that's who it was I'm talking about then. Yeah.
Yeah. It
I
wasn't
thought
no
he was finna
huge.
start. I thought he was finna start exposing something the way he was feeling.
Yeah, nah. I mean, nah, he wasn't gonna really do too much. Just on the inside tip. You know what I mean? Our main guys didn't even like him. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
it was kind of shaky anyway. You know what I mean? Like JJ didn't like him. Edwards,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? He was kind of it was kind of 50-50 with him in the locker room. And then he had some issues on the recruiting trail.
He said it's coming.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. It
believe
was,
something brewing.
yeah. Yeah.
Something. I
Yeah.
don't want to skip over who said how y'all feel about Snoop Dogg getting Death Row Records. I mean, that ain't sports talk, but it is Thawed magazine.
Call
But
back Tuesday, man. Call back Tuesday. Huh?
he come back Tuesday. He trying to take it into music. But hey, anything that's a sport because he might create opportunities for more people. So much love to Snoop. That's
For
what
sure.
we'll say.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Sid just put it in the chat too. I mean, he heard about it. You know what I mean? Guys had some issues. Uh, had a little scandal that, really Michigan covered up. It didn't. They didn't come out. Like, what I mean, the the kid Worthy that ended up going to Texas.
yeah.
That's who mom it was.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So
Oh
yeah,
man.
and
So
from that they shut him down recruiting for like a week. They took
yeah.
him off the road, and then they shuffled around, uh, some coaching duties. Like they that's why Sharon Moore is the offensive coordinator now. They basically moved him up. You know what I
So
mean?
y'all
They moved
so
him.
Michigan got the new definition of house calls.
Yeah, I ain't
We
halfway blame him though. I seen a couple pictures of her. I'm like, oh, okay.
yeah.
So yeah,
I can just see
okay,
that
that's
visit. He
right.
probably come on in. He's like,
Like,
oh,
yeah,
hey, how
Mama
y'all
Worthy
doing?
looked all right. So,
Hey,
like,
how you doing, son? We're gonna talk football in a second. Let me go talk to your mom about what the Michigan got to offer you.
yeah, yeah. I follow her on Twitter too. I'm like, oh, okay, all right.
For real. Dang. Hey,
Yeah,
that's
but
wild though.
um,
Oh, who
yeah,
said
they
that?
they pretty much demoted him anyway. You know what I mean? Like, so that's
Yeah.
where that came from when we was like, you know what, like, everything kind of changed around. You know what I mean? When they basically, put Moore up there and put our quarterback coach up there, Matt Weiss.
Yeah.
They pretty much took over a lot of the offense. So
That had to
that's
be
why we
DeMarco
were like,
said that.
we'll be all right.
Yeah. My bad, bro. I had read that comment.
Marco,
That
got to
had
be
to be
Marco.
DeMarco said that. Yeah, I slept with a whole bunch of athletes, man. My character is still intact, sir. I don't know where we going with this right now.
This is sports talk. Way we can go all kind of ways.
Man, I see. I ain't touching that, DeMarco. I'm gonna let you have that. I don't even want to know the athlete's mom's name. We're gonna stop the scandals right there. Michigan, y'all got enough scandals, man. Y'all don't need no more.
Hey man, it's
Yeah.
Michigan way. You know what I mean? We got Harbaugh with sleepovers and
Oh man. I remember you brought back memories on that. Shirtless playing football, tag football and stuff. They was clowning.
hey, hey, that's what it is. I mean, that's when you hire Harbaugh, you know what I mean? That's what you get. You get
Yeah.
it's interesting, So
Oh yeah. He said
you catch him in the summer playing shirts and skins somewhere, you know what I mean? Like he just you just gotta
he
accept it for
say,
what it is.
oh, yeah, I sneeze. My
Man.
bad. He say our coach is drinking all the Capri Suns in the house. Come on, man. And the Lunchables, huh? Oh, it's live,
I
so
go.
I'm gonna sneeze.
I go, man.
Yeah, that's why. And the Lunchables, huh? Ain't getting everything.
Man, man, we ain't getting the outlaws on here, said.
Oh, I
We're not getting
said.
all we ain't doing that, man.
You gonna have DeMarco talk about bad boys in a minute. You better stop that.
You better have Marco and Lavelle go in on outlaws, man. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm reaching out. I'm waiting for one of them to go ahead and get at you, boy, because we've been reaching out to them, said. So no, I ain't
oh
reach out
no,
hard or nothing, but
yeah,
I might have to make
we
that
ain't
happen.
getting Hussein Fatal on here, man. We
Rest in peace. Yeah. That was my guy, man. Yeah, man. I know how you is, said. I know you. We might have to do that just for you. Yeah.
ain't go
Oh,
Marco.
come on. What do you say? Come on. Y'all finna. Oh, bro. Not the bad boy death row beef.
Yeah, man.
The classic.
Man, you know this
So,
thing can go any kind of way, man.
you already know. You remember back in the days when we had the sports talk? Because you gotta remember, everybody that's OGs in sports talk already know. It's like 2 or 3 groups branched off from the original sports talk. And remember the one was the barbershop?
Yeah.
And you remember how the barbershop got started though, because every time we had a hot, heated debate or argument, especially in the thread, they would start throwing pictures of women in there.
Yeah. Just to cool it
To
down,
cool
you know.
everybody off. It made me think of that because the barbershop, the barbershop was a spinoff. You had Sports Talk, Golden Gloves. Shout out to both groups, man. I don't know about the barbershop if it's still going though. I ain't even heard nothing in a long
No,
time.
that boy got shut down.
Oh, he
It
got
got a
shut
little
down.
bit too hot for TV. They shut that down.
I knew it had to be something. I ain't seen it in a while,
I
but
think it's another spinoff out there though. I think it's another one.
yeah, it's probably a
Uh,
couple. Like I believe a
I
lot
don't
of
want to
them.
call him by his right name, but I don't know it. Should JCJ started another, you know, so it's another one
Yeah,
out there.
yeah, yeah, man. That's wild. But after what we hitting on 11 years, it's many more that we don't know about. But them the ones we rep or we know about that's close because they Sports Talk, Golden Gloves, and Barbershop. But I don't know about the other ones. Yeah, y'all still wilding in them comments. I see. Ooh, you see, I hit up Young
He
Noble
called
for y'all.
JCJ Allah Abdullahi.
Man, I ain't finna do this with y'all. You two, come on, man. What JCJ? Because I know he used to hate that when y'all played with his name.
Man,
He
hey,
said,
oh,
"I'm
I'm
ready
ready
for
for the
that
Spence
Spence
fight
fight."
too, man. You know, I think it's one of them things, man. I think we'll eventually get it. You're talking about Spence and Crawford.
Spence and Crawford. When
Yeah.
is it scheduled already, or is the date coming?
No, they ain't been able to lock it in.
Oh, okay,
Kind
okay.
of doing what Pac-Man and Floyd did for a few
The
years,
dance around.
talking back and
Yeah,
forth. Uh,
yeah,
and then they make it look like it probably won't happen, and then that's when they gonna drop it.
exactly. Create it to where they want to spin for it.
Yep, yep, for sure.
Yeah. So, well, I mean that's dope. I don't boxing. I ain't been into as much. I need to get back in it. But what else we got? I mean, right now we don't hit figure skating, not figure skating, speed skating. Aaron Jackson, shout out. Uh, hit topic on boxing. College basketball says Kentucky team. I avoided the MSU loss. I avoided that question pretty good, I think. I just had to bring that up because I don't remember really answering it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
but it is what it is. I just don't see how. I don't know what it is. Michigan State just baffles me sometimes. I know we ain't great at the point guard spot. Tyson Walker is a transfer. I was hoping he'd get it to going. But when you got so much talent, you got Max Christie, a 5-star. You got Gabe Brown. Marcus Bingham, uh, Tyson Walker. Then you got like benches. Like there's no way you supposed to be losing 4-5 in a row unless it's just y'all don't care anymore or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you just hit rough patches sometime, man. But I think Izzo got enough of a track record that he'll probably figure it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Probably switch his rotation up or something. Or, you
something got
know,
to happen.
yeah, he gonna
Yeah,
do something. You know what I mean? Bring somebody off the bench instead of starting them, or you know what I mean?
yeah.
Might shorten his rotation. He'll do something.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, he is come into February. He ain't finna let this keep happening. Yeah,
No,
he ain't
no,
finna.
for
No, there's
sure.
no
Yeah,
way.
that
There's
ain't
no way.
happening. About time, you know what I mean? About time March roll around, you know what I mean? Whatever this team is gonna be, he gonna figure out what he need to do
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Uh somebody said the
Max might
Pistons hit the
be
number one pick.
number
I
one
was
pick
just talking
again.
about
Who do
that.
you take? Who?
Um
Yeah, we was talking about that earlier. Tell me who you said, Jeff?
I was looking at Jabari Smith today.
Salute Tito.
They played today. Um And I was just wondering. It made me thinking because I've been on Paulo.
Yeah, Pop, me
That's
too.
kind of where I've been thinking.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
they've been kind of floating Chet out there, and he have been balling.
Chet Holmgren.
Um,
Yeah, yeah,
and then Jabari, um, and then I was looking at Ivy too. Like Ivy be a real interesting, you know, uh, he'd be real interesting, especially if we end up getting like the fourth pick or something. You know what I mean? 'Cause I don't know. I'm skeptical. I don't think we gonna get that ball 2 years in a row.
no, no,
I just
I don't feel it either. I think
so
Stern to jump in there like, nope.
yeah. I don't think we gonna. I think we
Yeah,
gonna be anywhere from 2 to 4. Uh, and depending on where we are, you know, that's where it'd be. That'd be where the pick is. If we like 3 or 4, I could see us rocking with Ivy.
yeah,
And I don't think it'd be a bad pick. I do think you need a player like that on your team that's a two-way player. You know what I mean? Uh, Somebody that could, he can get his own shot. You know what I
yeah.
mean? He can score at all 3 levels and he defends. You know what I mean? You
Mm-hmm.
need that on the squad. So I wouldn't be mad at that pick.
No,
But
I don't think. I mean, these last 2 years been some good draft picks. So, this year, of course, was deep. Jalen Green is struggling, and it's still deep with Gidey and Cade and Evan Mobley. And I think next year gonna be just as I don't say just as deep, but it might be only like a little slightly under this year.
right, right. Yeah, I see Tito say he wants Jabari. I'm intrigued, man, to get another 6'10" cat on the squad. That you know, uh, 6'10" swing, man.
Yeah,
I won't be mad at it. I'd say that much.
yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I don't know on my screen that went out, but yeah. Uh, I agree with you. I wouldn't be mad. I just, I don't know. You can't really be mad at the talent.
Marco, man.
Yeah, hell no, that Canadian nigga. I had to put my head down like dog. Man, DeMarco, the good thing you can't get banned in here. You've been banned in sports talk on Facebook. They'd have banned you, bro. You can't get banned right here. Hey,
Man, who you want,
I,
Marco? Who you thinking?
yeah, who you thinking, Marco? I want to hear this.
Yeah,
I'm more
yeah,
interested right now though. Even with the draft, I'm still kind of watching, man, with Killian Hayes, just to see what's gonna go on with that guy right there. How much, or will he even be a part of this whole bill, man? But he been balling every now and then, but off the bench, so you really don't know.
right. Yeah, and that's the thing. I wouldn't be surprised if they You know, if they move, I'm drawing a blank. If they move our small forward, um,
Who?
Jabari. I mean,
Oh,
man,
talking about
drawing
Grant?
blank. Yeah, Grant. Yeah, if they move
Yeah,
Grant, I'm wondering if they package him in. You know what I mean?
yeah. I
If they
think he'll be
package
gone next
Killian
year.
in, if they decide that it ain't working, like we're gonna go in another direction.
Hmm.
Uh,
I can see that, and
yeah,
I think it's gonna depend on. It's kind of gonna depend on who they get in this draft. Because if you fill your squad with a point guard, Sadiq Bey is small forward. Say you draft a power forward, and you really feel like keeping Isaiah Stewart at the 5, then you're gonna probably package them two in for a shooting guard.
right. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man, to see uh, what they do. I don't know. I would
I
hope.
trust Troy Reaver though.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I wouldn't be surprised either way. I wouldn't be surprised either way. If they give Killian a longer look, I wouldn't be surprised. If they move him, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
So
it's kind of he
it's
kind of
probably
right in
gonna be
that.
the right whatever the situation is, whatever, you know what I mean? If he's you know, he aggressive, so if there's a deal out there to be made, he'll
Man,
pull that
this dude
trigger.
is silly.
So
Yeah, he talking about Drazen Petrovic. Man, you is silly, bro.
Petro, Petro's a bad man.
Yeah. He said, I told everyone we should have got Halliburton. You know what?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did
No,
say that.
but you know what, bro? I'm glad we didn't. I'm honestly glad we didn't. I don't think Halliburton, I mean, he had good talent. He would have been a good draft pick over Killian, But if things swayed differently to where that's one of them what ifs. Because if we'd have drafted him instead of Killian and he came in hot and boom, 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 and we winning some games, where Cade come from? How you get Cade then?
Yeah. Um. Then again, I don't know. I mean, even if he played good, I mean, we still wasn't that good. So.
Yeah, but I don't think we would have been like number one pick, or even though the balls dropped our way, we had the worst, the worst record. We had the best chance at the balls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If Halliburton, because I don't think we lost a lot of games close last year without Cade.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I think it was a better mix last year than it is now because you had what's the guy, Plumlee?
Yeah.
He was playing a lot better team chemistry wise than Olenek right now. So I think you had a good mix with and I remember what it was, Plumlee, Jeremy Grant, who else? I think we had what Killian was running point.
Yeah.
Forgot who was shooting guard. But it was a more veteran almost team until they start getting rid of everybody towards the middle of the year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who we got? We got rid of what, D Rose early.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But if you get Halliburton and he coming behind D Rose, and now it's looking like, okay, we might have a shot with him. It's a what if game. Do we still get that number one pick? And then if we get the number one pick, do you still say, okay, we're gonna get K even though we got Halliburton?
I don't know. I think if we had Halliburton, then they probably would go Mobley.
That's what I'm
Probably.
thinking. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was thinking. You know what I'm saying? Which it wouldn't have been no issue. You see how Mobley playing. Yeah, you see how Mobley playing. So it might have even been better because I said way back when I felt like Mobley would have been a better pairing with that team they had of last year ended. You hear it? Yeah, because he's going through. But I think Mobley with Stewart.
Yeah. It definitely would have changed, the course of history. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
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 it probably would
yeah,
have definitely been a Mobley
yeah. Because
situation
you
at that
think
point.
about it, bro. Think about it. You got Halliburton. Sadiq Bey. Okay, you hear me good? Is it still twisted? Yeah.
Still buzzing. Still buzzing.
They probably. I know it do that when the connection kind of bad too. I seen that earlier. But
You better now.
okay, no doubt. Think about it. If you had Halliburton at the 1, Sadiq Bey at the 2, Jeremy Grant at the 3, Isaiah Stewart at the 4, and Evan Mobley at the 5. Or is Stewart at the 4 and Mobley at the Stewart at the 5 and Mobley at the 4. You know what I'm saying? That's not a bad lineup.
No, not at all.
And then you had Hamadou, you had Josh Jackson. Who else they had coming off the bench? Olenek. Well, they had Plumlee then.
Right.
Who else they had? They had Lyles. Well, I think they got Lyles later. But is that a championship team too? Maybe in a couple years it can grow into one.
Right. Yeah. Definitely could have been different.
Yeah. So I don't see how Cade. I really just see it. I don't see what Cade would have been with us. I think it might have been Evan Mobley. If we drafted Halliburton, I think it'd have been Mobley. We got Killian Hayes. I don't think they was as confident seeing Killian Hayes run point, or felt like we need to get him some help. If we play him together with Cade, then they felt like it, a little different.
For sure.
Yeah. So that's just my opinion on that. I feel like I ain't want Halliburton, and he getting traded already.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, he in Indy now.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just don't. Maybe he putting up the numbers, but I don't know if the team wise they felt like he was that type of team chemistry winning, which I seen Draymond Green said he was, but I just don't know what the King, but it is the Kings.
It is the Kings, man. It was more the Kings than him.
I think it could have been the Kings.
Yeah. So I think he happy he got out. So
yeah, we'll see how he do with the Pacers. I'm hoping he do well. That's a good what if though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Fox too, yeah. And that's what we talking about exactly. They got Fox. It just seemed like it'd have been different if he'd have came to Detroit. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't think Cade, I think even if it was me drafted and I already got Halliburton, I'm probably looking at Jalen Green even more now to pair with him.
Right.
Because, high flying, they both scores, they both can handle. Either Jalen Green or Evan Mobley come more in the discussion then, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. It would have been interesting.
Yeah.
had it laid like that for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I'm glad we got Cade because you get a dominant. Cade's usage is gonna be high right now, anyways. But he's obviously shown that he wants to get everybody involved. I don't know. I think he could put up the same amount of points. Now you compare Cade to Halliburton. Which one you want?
Right. Yeah, I think Cade is continuing to show. He's just getting better and better, and you know what I mean. He giving you what Halliburton is giving, anyway. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Plus, he a better scorer.
Rebounds, defense, steals. He a guy that if he even score 9 points, he gonna affect the scoreboard in so many other different ways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So now it's just about putting somebody with him.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. So Cade is more well-rounded, true indeed.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that's why it's gonna be interesting to see which way they go. It'll be real interesting, especially if Bagley work out and he stick around.
Man, I'm hoping he do. Bro.
So, if he tap into his potential, then you got good problems. Like, now you're looking at the draft like, okay, where's our luxury pick? You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
that's what it starts to look like. You know
exactly.
What I mean? Where do we add this top end guy? Because you add another top end guy with Cade. You know what I mean?
Bro.
No,
I
you
love
you
I
you
love the
cooking
way
with
they
high
going.
grease now.
Yeah, I love the way they going because if you think you got to think about Bagley, he a former what #2 pick overall.
Yeah,
He got picked ahead of what Luka Doncic.
yeah, I think so.
He got picked ahead of a Trey. He got picked ahead of Trey Lyles, Trey Young.
Trey Young, yeah,
Yeah, he got picked ahead of them. So he obviously, and he was the high school player of the year, I think, at the time when he came into college. So he was
yeah,
always above those guys from high school, college. Now, it could have been he just went to the wrong spot that didn't know how to use him.
yep, yep, definitely. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's rounding into shape for sure.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah,
yep. So yeah, we can get somebody, man. And yeah, we'll be on the right track. Like we'll
yeah.
be kind of. I think we get the right cat. We can be, where Cleveland is now, where you see
Oh yeah,
Cleveland ascending like
yeah,
real quick, like because
oh
they
yeah,
didn't they covered all their bases. Now they just got to grow.
yeah. And you can bet Detroit is watching Cleveland because they
Oh,
looking at him with 3 7-footers. So that's why you seeing Kelly Olynyk, Bagley, Stewart. You seeing them? They trying to make sure they keep big men too. Everybody play small a little, but they making sure they keep some big men because they see Cleveland. You
yeah,
know, yeah.
yep,
You
and
you gotta have Bagley. I bet you Bagley. They get play against Mobley. They say Bagley. That's who you holding.
for sure. Yeah, it got to be. I
Yeah.
I love Stewart, but no,
Not
you're
for Mobley.
a little too short for that. Like, no.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They Bagley, that's your guy right there. He
Right?
go out the paint, you follow him. Stewart, I need you kind of in just, but you leave Mobley alone.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, man, we done hit hour and 18. We've been rolling on this one, just talking some good sports. We done covered a lot of topics, man. We appreciate everybody that done tuned in for Sports Talk. Most of our Sports Talk people joined in. We appreciate y'all. Um, Me and Jeff, I know when we get off, we probably gonna see what's going on in the group, anyways. You
Got
know,
to.
yeah, that's a daily routine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. I mean, hey, gotta go peek in there, man. You already know it's live action. You know what I mean? Good
live
sports day,
action.
so we
Yeah.
know there's some live action going on.
Yeah, yeah, and it's so many beefs, man. You get one thread, you go to the next one, you go to the next one. It's like, God, dog, which one do I go to? They all they all got something going on.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I know for me specifically, you know what I mean. My purpose for going in there today is time. Yeah, you Ohio State folks, I'm coming.
They've been kind of quiet too.
ain't,
Rick
ain't
Holt, I
ain't no
seen in
fun when
there.
the rabbit got the gun. I'm coming.
Yeah, yeah. I seen Rick Holt in there talking. What he had posted about something though. I forgot. They was on his head about something. Uh, Dang, I can't think of what it was. He was claiming something. I forgot. I ain't even gonna go on there. But y'all, if you watch this, man, if you ain't in the sports talk group, I don't know what's wrong with you. That's all I'll
Man,
say.
you better get in there if you ain't in there.
Yeah,
But
because you see a
you
lot of
gotta
these sports
gotta let me
groups.
know. You gotta have a real page though, because we get a bunch of spam pages, man. I be clearing them things out, man. Like you,
Yeah,
but
yeah. It ain't
yep. If
easy
you,
to get in there. You gotta get past Jeff to get in there.
man, but shoot, they gotta. I gotta get through the span to find the real people.
Yeah. Sometimes I might add a person. I added Thomas J. Settles. I seen him come in there. So I was like, if I know him, sometimes I'll help Jeff out. Because I know
Yeah,
it
yeah.
get,
Hey, I
yeah, but
appreciate it because I
yeah. But I see some
sometimes,
of them
man, I
people, I be
be
like, I don't know. I'm gonna let Jeff handle this one.
yeah. We got some it'd be a bunch of spam and it'd be a bunch
Yeah.
of other pages, man. We got some folks that they come from other sports pages or they trying to start one, and you know what I mean, they
No.
want to come in and only promote. They don't want if you ain't gonna participate in our group, man. Hey,
Gotta go.
yeah,
We
like
don't mind. We, what I'm saying, come in there, but don't come right in promoting like you trying to take members out the group to your spot. Now that's different, bro.
Yeah.
If you're a sports talk member, we like back in the days, especially, we didn't mind if you promote what you got going on. If you've been in there for years or you've been in there for however long and you communicating and you got a show going on or you're selling this. I mean, but some of them cats come right in off the gate. Like, wait a minute. And we get a men meeting, the men message pop up like, hey, did you see this post? Man, get him up out of here.
Show him the dough. Show him the dough.
Yeah, show him the dough. Then he got something like John Sports Talk Group.
Yep.
Man, if you don't go,
Man.
Yeah. I hear you said. I see you. You said, God bless, don't promote. Please, Outlaws new album out now in stores. Man, I don't know why they ain't got you on the payroll, bro.
They need him.
Yeah. Man, we gotta get you on that payroll, bro. They don't even know their name probably be falling off without you.
For sure.
Said much love, God bless, bro.
That's my
Appreciate
dude.
you, man.
Said OG.
Yeah, we appreciate you smiling and keeping us laughing, man. Much love. We know how it is in life. So we appreciate you tuning in with us, bro. With everything going on there, we appreciate it. So salute to you, said. Salute DeMarco, salute Laval, Tito, salute everybody in sports talk, man. Much love for the ones that mess with us and come in and check us out. We just taking it to the next, what we consider the next level. Because if anybody know about sports talk, it basically started with me, this guy right here, Jeff, and Dev Beatty. You know what I mean? And us three talking. I was like, I hit Jeff up, I think, first, was like, hey, I want to start a group, you know, because I got tired of going on people's pages beefing. So when I came to him, I was like, bro, I want to start a group, you know, woo. Call it college something. I forgot what I said. And he was like, we're gonna call it What About Sports Talk? And we kind of rolled with it ever since. You know what I mean? From my recollection, the name came from Jeff as far as sports talk.
Yeah.
And Dev, you know what I'm saying, contribute. He was the third member, and it was all three of us, and we went to recruiting and to where it's at now, almost 11 years later.
Man. Man,
so that's a little bit of sports talk.
It's been a fun ride. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. that first year, I still got memories of the first year or so, because if you remember how it was, sports talk was like a beast, bro. It was like everybody that we was in there that was added in there, the OGs, was like on a knowledge tip. So when we was battling on knowledge. We was kicking so many stats and if you didn't have the stats, don't come talking.
Exactly.
And I think I recall Hakeem Kelly, legendary OG Sports Talk member. He put up a post and just flamed up a beef, and everybody just stats was going at it a little bit still, but it was and he'd disappear for about 2 hours, and he'd come back in and drop another line and on the same post. So the post would just be blowing up. And then all of a sudden it'd be like battles, just everybody. And he'll come back in laughing.
Classic, man. Classic.
Yeah. It was classic because at that time, nobody was really trolling. You know what I mean? Trolling wasn't as big as it is in the net right now. So by the time everybody really caught on that he was instigating and irritating and just starting mess, it was like, man, what the hell? Oh, man. And you hear say something and you be kicking it. Well, LeBron scored 35 points. Well, LeBron wasn't a big topic then, but you be like, Michigan State put up 25 points every 4. You be running your stats and he'll say something and you just be like, the fuck? And somebody will come at you and then it's another one and another, and he'll disappear. He gone. And then an hour later, he come back in just to see what everybody beefing about.
Man.
We beefing about what you said,
Started the fire and got on up out of there.
Yeah. So and then you remember he used to have where he'd always come, if you leave 3 comments, he'd comment, and if you leave 3 comments in a row, he'd be like, oh, I got him mad.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's how the trolling, because like I say, trolling wasn't that big. A lot of people didn't know they was getting trolled then.
No. Not at all.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden we see the troll just, the media just, social media just start blowing up with trolling.
Man, it took off.
Yeah, but we talking about 11 years, 10 years ago.
Man.
Yeah, so Thawed sports with sports talk, man, with the trolling, we've been ahead of the game for a long time. So even with changing, so this is what we're doing now with the videos. Like I said, we gotta get some of our sports talk members on here too to go ahead and kick it like back in the days where we just it's just video wise. We just ain't typing as much. But
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we might have to get set up a square battle because you remember how we used to do, bro? I'm gonna have to start that back again where you almost we had the roll calls.
Yeah.
Before the season. You had to spit your team. You had to know who was who.
Yep. Yeah. We might have to do that, man. We
gotta get it back on point to that.
Yeah.
And it kind of went sideways when an individual bandwagon started going on. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Cause we'd be like, state your team. They'd be like Pistons, Lions, Lakers, Bron.
Like what?
so the roll calls kind of fell off after that.
Man. No, we got to get back on them though.
Said I need this too. Shout out, man. We appreciate you. But yeah, we ain't gonna hold y'all up no more. Everybody that's rocking with us, you could have chose anything to do and you chose to rock with us, man. We appreciate y'all. We actually went 1 hour and 30 minutes. So man, I don't know, time was just flying or something.
Hey, that's how it goes, man.
Look at all them teams Sid just mentioned. And Ric Flair.
Them old stankies, man. Nobody think about those stankies, man.
Man, Tigers, baby. He said, my man said just went with the Notre Dame football, UK basketball. Hey, that was funny when they played against each other. I seen you was kind of torn about that. You got the New York Yankees, and you got Ric Flair and the Outlaws.
Nature boy.
Yeah, he got it all covered.
Sure.
Man, but appreciate y'all. We can go and kick it more, man. When we get to talking sports, man.
Yeah, time just go by, man. That's how I go. So
yeah, we just get
kind of like in a group.
But...
You get into a hot topic in a group. You next thing you know, you're like, man, I've been on here 3 hours, man.
Bro, do you know I had to let something go? I was playing this other game called Mafia Wars, but it was too much. And I wasn't letting sports talk go. But I was like, I ain't getting nothing done.
Not a thing.
Yeah.
Not a thing. Shoot, my wife be peeking in like, you all right? Like, oh yeah, I'm just on like I'm on sports talk. Like, it's 11 o'clock, man. Wait, what like, what damn? Like,
Then you had a cat on there and I'm beefing with, and that's what I be hating with sometimes. I love it, but I hate it when I ain't got that much time and I get to beefing with a cat that want the last word. No, not on my post.
Exactly.
I hate to say it, but that used to keep me up all the time. I'd be like, boom, let me lay down and go to sleep. When I go to sleep, I jump up. I know he done said something. God damn. Sure enough, he done says, bro, you ain't.
Man.
So yeah,
hey, that's how I be though, man. I done the same, man. Try to go to sleep. You know what I mean? Popped up for some other reason. Let me peek back in here again. So I had to turn off my notifications, silence my notifications because I'm laying right next to my wife.
Bro, and it's coming.
Like, he's still on there.
Don't Michigan State play again?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to check them notifications again.
Yeah, probably so.
There's gonna
one
be
way or the other. I'm gonna be in there.
Yeah, because I seen some Michigan fans already talking mess about we ain't won a game since we beat them. Yeah. So they trying to start already. My Michigan State guys in there ready.
Man, hey. Ain't no rest. Yeah.
So yeah, if you're in this sports talk group, yo, you probably don't know what we talking about. But everybody that's in the sports talk know what we talking about, and they experience it and they know. So,
Man,
but we gonna
on
go ahead
in
and get
join the fun.
yeah, go and join the fun. Put it in. I ain't gonna let you. I ain't gonna say you gonna get in because Jeff gonna have to check your background.
Shoot me an inbox or something, man. You
Yeah,
gotta
shoot him in inbox and say, hey, I want to get in the group. But man,
for
but we
sure.
gonna go ahead and get off here. We done hit an hour and a half and time still running. So we appreciate y'all, and a lot of y'all. We gonna meet back in the group, and we'll be in there to talk with y'all. I'm definitely. I don't know. I gotta say something because I don't want nobody talking about he ain't said nothing since his team lost.
Gotta walk the green mile. Gotta walk the green mile.
It is what it is. So I'm gonna at least show my face in there so they don't be trying to clown me because they would clown you if you don't show up. You wake up in the morning, your name everywhere. Like, oh man, come on. So yeah, but we appreciate y'all. Like I said, we gonna go and get off of here. We appreciate y'all. Jeff, you got anything you want to leave them with?
Man, just appreciate everybody coming on, rocking with us, man. We appreciate y'all. Man, hope to see y'all next week. We'll be kicking it again.
No doubt. And I'm the same way, man. I appreciate y'all. Anybody giving support to Thawed Magazine, make sure y'all read the articles. Go to thawedmagazine.com. If you don't think Thawed is for real, it is. Check out the articles. Check out Jeff's new article. Thawed Magazine's art review, the Black Hand Side just wrote. Check that out. Interview coming up with Arkansas artist Prince Dre, the president, Tuesday. Uh, Check out the interviews with Direct. He was a member of Triple Darkness, one of Twister's camp. He done shot like 2 or 3 Twister's videos. Psychodrama, he with that whole camp. Check out his interview. Chuck Bates, comedian. Man, just go on the internet, type in thawedmagazine.com, and you can see whatever you want to see from interviews, lives, everything, you know. So we just working and keeping on, putting on. And like I say, man, we do this because people rock with us. So we're going to keep trying to put on. As long as y'all rocking with us, we're going to keep trying to stay up late and try to type and write and be on live and do whatever we can do, man, and create content. So much love to y'all for giving us reasons to even do it.
For sure.
Yeah, no doubt. Jeff, man, appreciate you, man. Another great live sports talk. We catch y'all next week, man. Salute to you, Jeff. Salute to everybody rocking with us, man. Much love.
Much love.